be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Murray now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5-6 and then in the first round. I think if you get to mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for the ball club.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They run. It's Johnson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Here's Murray. And it's caught. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jacobs is in the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence.
Leaning on each other and building momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence. Leaning on each other and building momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt?
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago, you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. The Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball, because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well, and the back's getting the ball, and he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't been an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block, and that last drive We saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Oh, he's hitting the carpet. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. This offense hoping to change that right here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Jacobs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Wilson. Pass out left finds Johnston. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Hardman on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for a guy. You know we're on fantasy. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy like you don't want you just play.
I'm not good enough to play fantasy. I enjoy watching you. I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, Murray. Powering forward. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
22 yards there, a first down. They go play action now. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And just shutting him off there. Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Murray now on first down. Short throw, it's Higbee. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, it's Murray. Man open left side is Brown. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty win.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. Stays on his feet. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He gets it to Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Hand off to Spears. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Wilson. Is going to be incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. York able to send this one through, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Here's Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one. Got the 2 points, but after the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. Looking down, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and bring it down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense is converted twice on fourth down so far. So you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
That is caught. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A.J. Brown with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move the ball. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League. Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, Wilson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not
down before he takes it inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Wilson to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He didn't have a chance to scan the field there. It felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Murray going to throw. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Now the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
And he caught it up, and it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes, right side. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
Not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have had it on themselves, but they wanted to and put this one all the way out.
Good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Escapes the defender, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Rams, they are on the... First down.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And is this deep?